I saw Ruben Soto do the jungle one I just did the other day, and he said something, he didn't have this one yet. I was like, you know what? I need to get it. Just go ahead and open this one up. I have had this for a while. I got it for $9.99, maybe even cheaper because they do sales once in a while at Super Deals. It is the Lava Tower Micro Playset. Also, after building the last playset, or the Swamp Tower playset, I kept thinking, you know what they could really do to revive this concept, this toy line, is make it into a toys to life game. Like, they don't have to make a little portal or with the little chips on the bottom. Just make it where it's a phone game where you can stick the little Scantron things, whatever you want to call them, and make that part of the game. I mean, I think that would be a great way to revitalize this, because as neat as this is playing with this, I think playing a phone version would be a lot more fun. You know, I was thinking like Burger Time, Pac-Man kind of concept, where the little booger figure is trying to escape from, well, in mine I was doing the swamp thing, like the swamp bog was trying to capture the guy. Like, this could be the bad guy and this could be the good guy, and you're him, you're trying to get all the treasures, kind of like Pac-Man getting all the pellets. And every now and then you come across the sword, it'll be like a meter on it, it'll like slowly light up, and when it's fully lit you can use it to attack the enemies, which there might be more than one of these little booger figures. And I think that would be really cool. And you got to watch out for like lava, and you got to be careful crossing the bridge not to stay on it too long. You know, there's all kinds of great things they can do to make this into something, to make it fresh. And we've not had toys to life games in quite a while, and I think that is the thing that we've been really missing. And I think, my gosh, it's time to make another one of those toy games, toys to life games. So I did forget to preset this, and I don't really care if the packaging, I'm going to throw the packaging into the recycling bin. So let me see if I can ink it out. All right, so there's two little white things on the bottom you need to pull off for your children, if you're buying this for your children or your grandchildren. If you're buying it for you, either way, there you go. You got the information. All right, in the package, we do have this information right here. On the back, it did say to do some things, so I was going to talk about that. It says to escape the lava ooze. That's why I got this here, because sometimes that lava is a little bit gross. Also, I thought, what if Buzz Lightyear can join the game? Beware the traps. There's like the ball, like from Indiana Jones, I guess. That's kind of cool. Unlock the treasure. Survive the bridge. Climb the ladder. I'm telling you, this would make a perfect toys to life game. And again, you don't have to have the chips. You don't have to have the portals. You can do it with, you know, those little things that the phone keeps on trying to scan. You can do it with that. I think that would work just fine. So it gives you the details from 1 to infinity on what to do. It also gives you two little figures. One of them is Clifford and the other one is Magma Scar. See, like, you know, Clifford, maybe he's the good guy, or Magma Scar, whatever you want it to be. I mean, I'm just thinking, man, you guys have got to bring this back, because I just got into this right when you guys are getting out of making these things, and I'm really not happy with that. I'm like, man, I must have missed the boat. I kept seeing these and going, nah. And then I got one. I was like, man, these little figures are cool. Now, I hated the first ones I got. I got the dino ones, whatever, and you had to dig them out of dirt. And I hate digging things out of dirt. I think that's stupid, personally, for me. I don't know if kids like it or not. I don't have any grandchildren or children, so I don't have that ability to find out. Now, before you assemble, you need to take a few things off, like this and this. And then you can put this over here. It looks like you pull this down. And here's one of our little booger figures. So this little booger figure went to the market, and he was going to ask you a question. I like the translucentness of it. It's really neat. I bet the other one is in here. Now, here's the power sword I was talking about. Like in the game, if you made it a Toys to Life game, you can grab the sword, kind of like the Donkey Kong thing is in my head. It appears that this is a ladder, or it actually is more of a ladder going up to a bridge going across. Very reminiscent of Indiana Jones, and this is like the Temple of Doom with this part, and over here is the Raiders of the Lost Ark, the very beginning. We have the Inca thing, because this flips over and goes up here. Now, after I get the jelly stuff out of it, if it's really sticky, I'm not going to be able to go forward with that information. The sword for this part, though, you don't kill anything. You just end up opening up that stuff right there. I'm gonna put him right here, like he's trying to go down these steps, and he accidentally steps on one of the little things that triggers this right here. Now let's see what it does. Oh, he got it just in time. Hey, there's stuff inside of there. Oh, look, there's little bone things inside of here. I guess that information would have told me that. I just thought it's interesting to make the rock have rattling sounds. I don't know if that's to make it add weight and make it add a little bit of difference to it. All right, so if he was on the thing right here and there was the lava below, then you would go, and then it would be saved. Oh, nope. And he would go right into the lava because that simple thing wouldn't be there. And it's like, oh no, I'm burning. And see, I can just see all this being in the game. It'd be such a great idea. And when you finally, you're going around getting the treasure, when you finally find the treasure and they're going to put it in a different place every time, that would be like the way to win the game. Now, this did come with 2 little keys. And the keys go to this treasure thingamabob right here. So I guess you got to put both of them in. Probably you don't have to turn them. You probably just stick them in and it releases something. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do turn them. Let me read the instructions for once. All right, so it does want you to just slice the treasure or slice the thing. I'm going to do that last since that may be really gross. It does say open the ball, get the 2 keys, put the 2 keys in. And then it does say turn them like counter and clockwise away from each other. All right, so it opens up that trap door right there. And I did not get the gold treasure, but I'm not bothered by that. I got gold earrings that have more, well, I used to have earrings. I have gold earrings that have more gold in them than these things would. But it's pretty interesting. I don't think, if I pull it closer, it's going to make it blur. It's like a little tiki skull, sort of, like a, looks like a coconut shaved into like a skull with fire coming out the top of it. Okay, and then you're supposed to put this up here once you got all the stuff out of it, and then put your little treasure up there. So I'm telling you right now, guys, you need to make sure you make this into a game. There is another character. Now, he is down in the lava. Now, this has got a little peg on his foot, so you can put him right there. And let's see if there's anything that's dangerous about this. It shows for step number 6, you walk across it, things like that. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is to get the sword into the Inca-looking thing. And we're going to try to get the little figure out, and I'll probably have to cut the video after this because it's probably going to be really gross. All right, so, oh, Calibilar. Oh, I wanted to see if little Buzz Lightyear would also be okay with this. He doesn't have holes in his feet like them, so really quickly, let's see if he can fit at all. He's a little bit on the big side. So here he is right beside the other little figure. That's the reason I thought maybe he might fit, because he's kind of like the same size almost. Kind of the same scale too. He's got like a 2 heads tall, super deformality, and they got a little bit over 2 heads tall, super deformality. So yeah, I mean, you can kind of go with this playset. His theme is obviously clearly off, and they only made 3 of these. They made a swamp, a frost, and a lava tower. They really have got to consider more playsets. And again, make this into like a phone game, and like, you know, there's different lands you can unlock, and as soon as you buy this, there's a little code in here, and when you put the code in, it unlocks that land to play this game. I think that would be awesome. Plus, you get more characters, so you could take your lava guys over to the frost tower, and then they interact differently because they have, like, they're so hot, they'd melt all the snow. Oh, I forgot to turn the camera back down. Turn down for what? All right. Okay, so let's get this open. Okay, we got blood. I like blood. All right, so actually it's supposed to be lava, I think, but I've got better lava. This is glitter. It's on the sticky side, yeah. So I was like, I knew it. It usually ends up being sticky, and I hate sticky personally. So here's the little booger figure in here with the sticky, really gross slime. Very gross slime. But here he is. All right, so we got a little bit of gold and black paint on him. He looks like a little devil. On the back, he's got some black, or some gold, which kind of like maybe wings. There he is from the front again. So I think this is a very interesting set. Now, is there anything else in here is what I want to find out. Usually inside of these, like the last time there were snakes. Now, what would you put inside of lava? I guess glitter is all they can think of. So this is supposed to represent lava. It says, let's see, insert the keys, unlock the treasure, flip and pour, display your treasure. But I did have much better lava over there that I got from the Dollar General in those little, they look like Coca-Cola cans. And I was like, that looks like lava. So, I mean, like, that is perfect. And there was another one that looked like water. So those are much better slime. This is sticky slime, which I personally hate. So let me know in the comments if you got all 3 of the towers. I've now got all 3 of them. And I've opened all 3 of them. So this was actually the second one I bought. The Swamp Tower is the third one I bought. The Frost Tower is the first one. It just happens to be the third one I opened. And I don't think I've even dropped the second tower. So this could actually beat it to the videos. But then well, anyway, it won't be confusing. But I do enjoy these a lot. I think they're a lot of fun. Even though, you know, a lot of people say that when they're my age, they're like, we don't play, we just play. I was like, well, you're missing the fun. Except this is really gross. This is like getting to be feeling icky, very icky on my fingers. Again, just go to Dollar General and get you some dollar slime that looks like lava. It's more vibrant. It looks more like that color. I got it over there. I should have brought it over before I got started. And then that's what you can play with when you're playing with this, and it doesn't stick to your hands. It's much better. Or you can maybe get some borax and water and dilute this if you want to save it. I don't see the point in saving it. Because it has a tendency maybe to go back. I don't want to take that risk. All right, well, have a great day, and I hope you guys, if anybody's out there listening from Zero, or is it Zero? No, I think this is somebody else. From the people who make treasure hunters, I hope and pray that you guys will hear me and revive this toy line, because I haven't seen anything new since last year where those aliens came out at Walgreens. That was a year ago. And I'm pretty sure the line was dead when I saw those. I haven't, and then the only things I found were like, you know, second class at the super deals, the dino guys, which were in the stone to break out. And I like the figures. I hate the dirt. Also, oh man, look at the great art. Before I did all this, like with the slime, I should have went over the art of these things, because it got some really good art in the background there. Like the dinosaur and the bones and everything else. There's a lot of detail going on with these things. People just think they think it's a kid's toy. There's a lot more to it. All right, have a great day. And again, I would love to see this made into like a Toys to Life game. I think that would really make this, not only a revival of this happen, but come back in a big way. Have a great day.